You know what they say, if you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there. But more importantly, what if you know where you're going, but you encounter a lot of obstacles or problems along the way? What do you do then? All week, we've been talking about our why, our purpose, and why we need to learn how to set goals properly through values and priorities. Now, these are the very basics, but important rules to success, and we will wrap everything up with this last exercise for the week. Good morning, sunshine. Welcome back. My name is Rose, and you are now looking at day 6 of 30-day videos challenge that I have here on YouTube. The purpose behind it is to stop procrastinating and to just do it while doing it imperfectly. Thus, the series name or title, Shine Imperfectly. In today's video, I'm here to talk about something that's really important, but most often overlooked, and that's having a personal mission statement for success. Now, some people might think it's cheesy or lame, but trust me, it's not. It's the key to getting where you want to be in life. It's a big part of your identity, perhaps even the foundation of it. So let's get into it. Successful businesses have mission statements. Having a mission statement for your business can be an invaluable aid in keeping your teams focused and motivated. While some companies have 3 separate statements as their model, which consists of 1, a purpose statement that answers the why of the company, 2, a vision statement that answers the what and what they aim to achieve, 3, a mission statement answers how to execute the vision. Now, most companies just combine them all into one and call it a vision mission statement. Now, for the sake of keeping our exercise simple, we will just call it a mission statement. To give you an example, I had mentioned in my intro videos how I left a partnership for this playground that I transformed into a play garden. I believe that today it's still thriving because of the vision I had for the company and because of its mission statement. When I was conceptualizing this play garden, I had a purpose, a vision, and a mission for this business. And this place was originally just a kids' playground. And before going into partnership with the owner, we both agreed on the reason or purpose for the beautiful transformation. Now, the vision and mission was to support mothers in their important and often difficult roles of motherhood by providing exceptional services in a safe and beautiful Zen space while their kids played in the zoo playground. Before this place looked the way it does now, it was very loud, chaotic, and it did feel like a zoo, or a jungle is more fitting because it was out of control. At least a zoo has an organized structure in place. So I was going to call this place Zoo Zen Play Garden. Zoo and Zen has a good balance to it. So a zoo because it has a more organized feel to it instead of a jungle. So Zen was more for the moms or the parents. Most parents bring their kids to a playground to exert their energy and have fun while they're killing some time. But although we love our kids and want them to enjoy, it's often too exhausting to go chase after them, to listen to the loud and sometimes screaming noise, and then to hear them cry on the way out. Trust me, I know. With the strategic way I transformed the space, there's a lot less running around, a better flow and energy, and a more revered feeling for the beautiful space because it is no longer a playground but a play garden. The noise level was down to a minimum because my partner decided to lower the kids' age group, and the environment was completely different. Practically every client that came in said the place made them feel happy, like they were in a magical place. I also retrained the staff how to run the place, implemented new management rules so that everyone that came in felt welcomed and felt like they were home. So we were so happy to be able to raise our Google reviews from 3.7 to 4.2 in a few months. Anyways, I had big plans and missions to follow for the business, and until now, I still try to help my partner when possible. I say partner because the mission is still alive and it made it so hard to leave the business, but I just felt like I had a more pressing priority right now and came home. I'm not sure if I will go back to it anytime soon. Right now, it's not in the cards. Anyways, I believe the reason the business survived while other small competitors closed down is because we were both very passionate about the mission statement, and there was a lot of love and a lot lot of thought for the client's happiness. But since the COVID pandemic, there were a lot of challenges that came to disrupt the company mission statement. And there were too many obstacles at once, and it is often hard to think of others when you're wondering what to do to stay afloat. You know what they say, if you were on a troubled airplane and you and your children needed oxygen masks, you'd put yours on first so that you can stay alive to help your kids. We both had to make decisions to stay afloat. Fortunately, the Play Garden business made it past the elements of adversity because my partner kept somewhat part of the mission statement going. So to recap, a clear company mission statement declares what you stand for while allowing customers, suppliers, and shareholders to understand the company's core identity. And most importantly, it will not just keep your business alive, but thrive. According to Forbes, mission-driven workers are 54% more likely to stay for 5 years at a company and 30% more likely to grow into high performers than those who arrive at work with only their paycheck as a motivator. If successful companies have mission statements, why shouldn't we have a personal one? Now, your personal mission statement is obviously not the same as your company one. So this is exactly why I left the Playground partnership, because of my personal mission statement. It took priority over any other mission statement. So let's talk about having a personal mission statement, because I believe it's good to have one before we even create a company one. So the first time I was introduced to a personal mission statement was when I was at a Franklin Covey workshop on the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And it was covered in the second habit, begin with the end in mind. So a personal mission statement is a brief, clear, and concise summary of your purpose, your priority, and things you need to do each day to reach your goals. It is a powerful statement that describes your purpose in life. Now, defining it can lend powerful direction and focus on what's important and keep you motivated when times get tough. Now, writing a personal mission statement is not as difficult as it may seem. You've done most of the exercises during the last few assignments. If you're visiting for the first time, please feel free to go back to those videos. Now, I've also provided a link on how to get started on creating a mission statement. The exercise is actually from the late Stephen Covey's work. So you may know him from his bestseller, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. You might want to go through the exercises to get an idea of the questions you ask yourself. Now, don't worry about having all the answers. A personal mission statement is not something you can do in 1 hour or even a day. It takes time, but for now, let's keep it simple and let's just get started. In today's assignment, you can create your personal mission statement on the front of your journal, just like everything else that we've done. First, think about what's important to you and define your goals. Then go back and answer the following basic questions, which we mostly covered in the last few exercises. Number 1, what values do you hold dear? And number 2, what do you want to achieve in your life? Number 3, what kind of person do you want to be? Number 4, what are your talents and passions and how will you use them to serve and contribute to society? And number 5, how do you want to be remembered when you're gone? Now, answering these questions will help you to create a mission statement that is personal to you. You don't even have to share it with anyone except your family if you feel like it. So keep it short and sweet, no more than a few sentences and in 1 page. So this will help you to remember them, to keep them on the forefront of your mind. Finally, keep reviewing and revising your mission statement until it feels just right. Think of it like your life creed, which will help you find yourself in case you're off the path. So I like to think of it as my personal GPS. So now you have one, and don't worry if it's not perfect yet. What's important is that you are self-aware and you'll start to figure it out along the way. Well, that's it for today. We are done with the most important part of shining imperfectly. I'm proud of you guys. I'll see you tomorrow with something different and fun. À la prochaine, mes amis. Bye for now.